This is a contemporary business leader presentation by Brittany Kimmich. I will cover a leader named Hector Sanchez, and I will compare them to the corporate leader Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks. Hector has worked many years in development, the hospitality industry, and the data industry. However, today we will be focusing on his 3 years of experience in the Sonic Crescent Management Group, where he honed the position of general manager. We must remember that Kaneki et al. 2024 notes that effective leadership involves making the right actions at the correct time. Moving forward, we will look at some of his accomplishments, challenges, management styles, strategies, and techniques he utilized in his role at Sonic. By cross-training his staff, by cross-training his staff, he was not only able to help the organization, but raise employee pay as well. Increases started at $3 to $5 an hour and included bonuses of up to $500 a month, depending on the role. This increased employee satisfaction and made the workers more sought after by other locations. This hard work was completed through direct team communication, collective customer input, and constant review and adjustments of day-to-day duties, showcasing fine management skills and servant leadership skills during his time at the establishment. His high score demonstrates strong servant leadership characteristics. A tough challenge occurred when an injured customer came up to the employee's only door. He was upset and bleeding, though Hector could have had him removed for trespassing. He prioritized the customer and resolved the situation. He let him choose between calling an ambulance and providing him a first aid kit, ensuring his comfort while the order was fixed. This decision showcases ethics and caring for the customer deeper than just service level. His high score demonstrates strong servant leadership characteristics. He showcased expert and referent power when addressing the challenge. Ibisco Information Services 2025 stated that Raven, the model, identifies 5 primary bases of power: coercive power, reward power, legitimate power, referent power, and expert power. Paragraph 1. His skills and knowledge aided him in easing the situation, which could have otherwise worsened. Through referent power, he helped guide the man towards a reasonable solution. Sonic aims to provide a fun drive-through experience. Solid branding, good partnerships, and great leadership all play a part in making the vision possible. The entrepreneur mindset plays deep into innovation, creativity, and staying ahead of the competition. His high score demonstrates strong servant leadership characteristics. Um, he transformed the way his locations were run. He did not just manage, he developed. He took time to understand and address issues from new angles. He supported the people, doing much more than just showing up for the sake of the job. He truly embodies what a leader should look like. Hmm. Both of these leaders were transformative leaders. That is no doubt. But how do they measure up? On the issues, no, uh, no date, uh, on the issues, No Date reported that Howard Schultz stated that we, Starbucks, expanded our healthcare coverage to include part-timers who worked as little as 20 hours a week. Paragraph 10. As discussed earlier, this is similar to Hector's actions and the effect he had on employees where he worked, although they operated at much different strengths as leaders, showcasing their empathy and servant leadership. Where the CEO of Starbucks may fall short on his reliance on an existing customer base, Hector had limited exposure to the industry in comparison. However, both leaders made great waves in their positions. Hector made it clear that a true leader does not just order others around, but do the work and help others learn how to keep an organization functioning with maximum efficiency. From training new hires, recruiting new workers, or rolling up sleeves to get work done, he handled it all. His leadership presence at Sonic kept driving forward, and the success did not just show in numbers, but from the customer satisfaction as well. Through his willingness to demonstrate and perform tasks, development forward attitude, and constant review, he was able to keep driving Sonic to success by continuous improvements. Hector was a great choice interviewee. He was respectful, uh, whoops, fit the qualifications, and made a great comparison to Howard Schultz. Howard Schultz was similar to Hector, but operated on a wider scale. Hector was very familiar with these terms, but so I did not need to do much additional prompting at all, thankfully. From the interview, I learned that it does not matter where you are. You can make a difference no matter the scale of your organization. Great leaders are not limited to where they are. They guide the group to greatness, no matter what. And there is the references and yeah.